sister gets to sleep. I wish I could have said it better. One of those times we had together. It's me, don't cry, don't cry. On the day that I die. Just as the sun rises and the sun will set, I will love you just the same from somewhere different.
Hello, everybody. Ooh, yay. Okay, so we are ready to start our celebration. Now a little instruction. If you haven't already done so, please silence or turn off the ringer on your cell phone. So we'll let you all do that. And the music people know they're going to be cueing the music any second. So thank you, everybody. It is my distinct honor to present the Minnesota State University Mankato Master of Social Work graduating class of 2026. Please remain seated during the processional, and please cue the music. Graduates, please be seated. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, faculty, and other invited guests, both those of you in the room and watching online. And as you know, it's live streamed right now, and the video will be made available later as well. Welcome to the 2026 MSW Recognition Celebration. My name is Nancy Fitzsimmons. I am the MSW Program Director. On behalf of the MSW faculty, I am pleased to welcome you to the 19th MSW Recognition Celebration. So if you did not know, you are the 19th graduating class of the MSW program here at Minnesota State Mankato. Yeah. I would like to give an extra special welcome to any of our MSW alumna in the room. So please stand if there's anybody who's one of our alumna to be recognized. I know there's one for sure. You have to. Yay! Yes. You all know why we are here. To recognize and celebrate the formidable accomplishment of our 29 graduates earning their Master of Social Work degree. Graduates, this day represents the end of one journey and the beginning of another. As you look around, and you can look around, you are surrounded by the people who have shared this journey with you. Social work faculty who professed, critiqued, challenged, praised, advised, mentored, and hopefully inspired you along the way. Other students, your colleagues on this journey who befriended, collaborated, commiserated, encouraged, celebrated, and made the journey memorable, bearable, and if not enjoyable at times. Finally, family members and friends who listened, consoled, put up with, supported, and most importantly, loved you through the ups and downs, successes and challenges that you experienced along the way. Today, you get to reflect upon where you began and where you have come. We hope that we have ignited your passion, for social work, and that you can say with certainty that the journey was well worth your time, energy, and effort. Today, we join you in celebrating your achievement. Before we hear from our first speaker, I would like us to take a few minutes to acknowledge those people in the room who have contributed to your success, both your success and the success of the MSW program. Please refer to the back page of your program for a full description of acknowledgments. And please stand when I call your name so that you can be recognized. First, our small but formidable team who make up the MSW faculty. Jennifer Parker, our MSW Practicum Director, stand up. Dr. David Beimers, Dr. Tiffany Breckenridge, and Lane Kavanaugh. And you all know them. Our graduates know all of them very well. If there are any BSSW faculty, retired faculty, or adjunct faculty in the audience, please stand to be recognized. I know Deborah Gogehagen is here, Amanda Mackey is here. Thank you. If there are any generalist or specialist year MSW field instructors or off-site supervisors in the audience, please stand to be recognized. We are incredibly fortunate to have an excellent office manager, administrative assistant, who is the backbone of our department and who works tirelessly behind the scenes to support our students. Please join me in recognizing and thanking Rachel Credit. We are grateful that our new dean was able to join us today. Thank you to Dr. Roy Kammer for all the support he has provided in his role as Associate Dean, Interim Dean, and now the Dean of the College of Allied Health and Nursing. Finally, we are very fortunate that Dr. Brooke Burke joined us this academic year as our department chair. Dr. Burke is faculty in the Department of Recreation, Parks, and Leadership, right? So please join me in thanking and welcoming Brooke to the stage.
It is so great to be with you all here this afternoon. I'm grateful to the Planning Committee for including me in your celebration. As Dr. Fitzsimmons said, my name is Brooke Burke, and I am the Department Chair for Social Work. It is an honor to serve in this role, meeting with all of you and working with the incredibly gifted faculty. I enjoyed the fall dinner gathering and the spring postcard writing campaign. Some of you work in the department providing invaluable support in the classroom, drafting policies, and supporting student success. All of these opportunities to learn from you were not lost on me. I admire you, graduates, for your tenacity, perseverance through this program. As someone outside of the field of social work, I am in awe of social workers and their unique ability to address complex social issues, gather individuals for community movements, and support individuals through difficult and traumatic lived experiences. Our world and communities need social workers increasingly, and in ways that seem to resurface as we revisit circumstances that many, especially myself, thought to be in the past. Thank you, graduates, for entering into this selfless profession. I want to live in a world where there is more of you making difficult decisions, teaching us to find connection and human value in those around us. I look forward to us moving into colleague status, but for now, I just want to celebrate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brooke, for your support of the MSW program and for those really kind words to all of our graduates. It is a tradition for our graduates to select 2 student speakers, 1 student admitted to the traditional 2-year program, and 1 student admitted to the advanced standing program. So if you don't know, social work is there's 2 ways to do the program depending upon how you got your undergraduate degree. So if you have a bachelor's degree in social work, you are eligible to apply for advanced standing, and you complete pretty much the specialist or the 2nd year of the program. If you have any other degree, and people come to us with all kinds of degrees, then you would complete the traditional 2-year program. So our first student speaker representing the traditional 2-year program is Juliet. And Juliet, I apologize. I didn't ask for sure how to pronounce your last name, which I should know. So I'm going to say Wareiwa. And that may be right and that may not be right. I apologize. Please, Juliet, please join me in welcoming Juliet to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. To our university leaders, distinguished faculty and staff, honored guests, proud families, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. As an international student who journeyed from Ghana to Minnesota, I stand here before you today representing not only my story, but the shared journey of a cohort that has grown, learned, and transformed together. When I first came into Minnesota, I carried more than my suitcases. I carried hope, determination, and a vision for the future. I didn't know exactly what this journey would demand of me, but I knew I came to grow, serve, and contribute meaningfully to a profession rooted in humanity. I remember before moving to Minnesota, people told me, "Oh, I've heard there's a cold winter in Minnesota." And that was an understatement. Even though I witnessed winter before in the UK, my first Minnesota winter felt like a season and more like a final exam that no one warned me about. Okay. That is where I learned that negative 20 degrees is somehow still considered by Minnesotans as not too bad, or it's a beautiful day out. But somewhere between learning how to walk on ice without falling and discovering the magic of hot coffee after a freezing walk to class, Minnesota became a place I could call home. But the biggest surprise wasn't the weather, it was social work itself. I thought I knew what I was signing up for. Turns out I didn't even know where to find Trafton North without Google Maps. The very first day I got to MSU was a real hassle that left me going round in circles trying to find our department. For me, being an international student has been about much more than crossing borders. It's been about stepping into the unknown, building a new life from scratch. It meant celebrating holidays from family, navigating unfamiliar systems, and finding courage when everything felt new. There were moments that I missed home so much and questioned whether I truly belonged. But over time, something remarkable happened. My cohort became a genuine community where everybody mattered. Professors believed in us, classmates became our support system, family became friends, and friends became family. And the university became a place that welcomed us with open arms. Today, I stand here not just as someone who came from another country, but as someone living a second home, lifelong friendships and experiences that will stay with me forever. Growing up, I dreamed of becoming a pediatrician, and I am confident that obtaining a degree as a physician assistant, coupled with this social work degree, will give me the opportunity to still serve children, families, and community with compassion and dignity. Over the past 2 years, I've had the opportunity to become many people I never imagined I'd be. A stepdaughter navigating life with a strict father. My husband and I portrayed parents of 2 children navigating substance use while involved with child protection services, and so many other characters and situations along the way. For those familiar with our program, you know exactly what I mean. That is how many of my classes came to life, challenging us to step into experiences that stretched our understanding, empathy, and skills. We didn't just study theory, we lived it. One of my favorite memories was our couples and families course, where we spent an entire semester creating an improvised family. We played different roles, worked through conflicts, and shared plenty of laughs along the way. What started as a class exercise became something real. A group of people with unique personalities and a shared purpose and a commitment to making a difference. At the start of this program, we were told these 2 years would be the longest, the hardest, and somehow the shortest of our lives. Standing here today, I can say they were absolutely right. We survived endless reading assignments, practicum hours, and deadlines. Just when one assignment was done, D2L had another waiting. Through it all, what kept me going was all of you. Thank you for the support, laughter, and friendships that made this journey unforgettable. I still remember walking into Dr. Beimer's class one day in complete panic because I hadn't finished the week's reading. Then Oriofi leaned over and whispered, "I didn't read that either." Suddenly, I could breathe again. Now, to be clear, that didn't definitely happen often, but maybe it did. We'll never know. And now, here we are, almost Master of Social Work graduates. Behind us are sleepless nights, excellent grades, countless Zoom meetings where none of us fully understood the assignment, but we nodded like we did. Somehow, time flew by so quickly. I will miss our little moments that made this journey so special. I will miss most of my classmates talk about their pets as if they were their children. I will miss Dr. Breckenridge answering, "Surviving but not thriving," whenever you asked how she was. I will miss our collective complaints, the laughter that got us through tough weeks, and the way strangers became family. I will miss Nicole's message in our WhatsApp group chat asking if everyone else was confused by an assignment prompt, and my immediate reaction would be, "Oh, there we go." I will miss taking random photos during our MSW hangout and watching Jen Parker do everything she could to dodge my camera. These are the moments I will carry with me long after today. Thank you to everyone who has been part of this journey, to my supervisors, Dr. Breckenridge, Dr. Gohagen, retired. Thank you for giving me the chance to work as a graduate assistant for the Child Welfare Program while studying. To the Rural Behavioral Health Clinic, MSU, Journeys Towards Healing Counseling Center, and my field directors for your trust and mentorship. To the Kearney International Center, thank you for holding me up. To all faculty and staff of the Department of Social Work, led by Dr. Fitzsimmons and Dr. Burke, thank you for challenging us, supporting us, and believing our potential, even when we doubted ourselves. Before I finish, I would like to thank my dear husband, Pastor George, for his constant love and sacrifices, my mother, who was here, for her unwavering support and encouragement, my siblings for always believing in me, and my family and friends for cheering me on every step of the way. This achievement is as much as yours as it is mine. I have to admit, I'm glad I was able to surprise you by not telling you I was one of the student speakers today. Sharing these moments with you makes it even more special. And finally, to my fellow graduates, each of us has a unique story. Some of us balance classes with full-time jobs. Some raised families whilst earning our degrees. Some overcame financial struggles, language barriers, health challenges, or personal loss. Some were the first in our families to attend college. Others crossed oceans to be here, like myself. Our journeys were different, but they all brought us together to this moment. Today, we celebrate not just what we have accomplished, but who we have become. Years from now, we may forget the exam scores, the deadlines, or even the names of some textbooks, but we will never forget the friendships we built, the lessons we learned, and the resilience that discovered within ourselves. I know for sure that you are all going to change the world. May we continue to cross borders, break barriers, build bridges, and create a world that is more compassionate, more just, connected, and ultimately make our clients our topmost priority in our social work journey. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Thank you, Juliet. Our second student speaker, selected by her peers, admitted advanced standing to the MSW program, is Emily Hodge. Please join me in welcoming Emily.
It's going to take me a second to get my speech out. Happy graduation, everyone. My name is Em Hodge. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm so honored to be here. Before I begin my speech, I want to give a shout out to all the graduates alongside me, as well as all the family, faculty, friends, and guests that have joined us here today. I also want to recognize those that could not be here today and how you played a big role in shaping and watching us get to this finish line. When I was democratically elected to speak for the ceremony, I'll admit I was not sure where to start. I started getting so overwhelmed about being a representative for this amazing class of humans. So I did what this program taught us best, and I took a moment to reflect. This moment is one finish line out of many. I started my education with a great analogy that guided me to the path I am here today and what I spoke about last year. Some people might know. When I was being shipped off to college 4 years ago, my father pulled me into my car and said, "Look in your rearview mirror. That's the past. It's important to look back and remember where you came from, but you can't focus on it because ahead of you is your future in this front windshield. It's so big and endless. No matter what, keep looking ahead. Your future is limitless, and you'll succeed." In the program, I'll admit, there were moments that became difficult to look ahead. I thought for a moment what it meant to enroll in this MSW program, be in this program, survive the semesters, and now get to this stage. I went through the A through Z catalog of a feelings wheel to get to this stage. But one feeling that could not escape me was always questioning if I was good enough to become a social worker. Our profession prides itself on our core values, which are service, social justice, honoring the dignity and worth of people, recognizing the importance of human relationships, integrity, and competence. I sat on the value of competence for a while, as learning to trust within myself was the hardest challenge of all in this program. I constantly asked myself within the year, am I good enough? Did I make the right choice? And am I making a difference? Within my role as state chair and doing policy practice this last year, it challenged me to make tough decisions that disempowered my ability to feel competent in my work. At the core of the challenge was radicalizing with others to question what it means to take action. In social work, we are tasked with working within so many systems. We work directly with our clients and groups, and work within policies that can fundamentally change someone's life. And within that work, our profession exists because of hope. The whole reason we are all here is to see the strength in others and instill hope into the people we serve. Yet, we forget to allow ourselves that same compassion and confidence. Trusting yourself is a principle we talk about a lot, but it is so difficult when looking back at the rearview mirror of the past, while also acknowledging the reality of the systems ahead of us. Therefore, I invite everyone to close their eyes and take a few moments to reflect. What self-doubts did it take to overcome to get here? Who are the people that led you to be here? And what motivates you to continue? You can open your eyes now. I ask these questions as thinking through them has a common thread of hope. This finish line we are crossing is a sign of hope. I've seen everyone in this class beat the challenges that were ahead of them in this program and kept going. The biggest strength of both of our cohorts is resiliency. Through long nights studying, the emotional weight of practicum placements, personal sacrifices, and moments when giving up might have been the easier choice. Yet you took action and made it through every pothole, curve, or construction zone, and became evidence that you are stronger than you realize. Although our in-class education ends here, we have the connection of each other and the strive for knowledge. Today is such a gift and a moment in time that marks a milestone. It shows our resiliency, dedication to this field, and the care we have to make our environments a better place. Before I go, I have some things to say that I hope stick with you and you remember. Don't stop moving forward. Don't doubt your abilities. Don't ever have people tell you who you are. And don't ever sell yourself for anything less than your value. Or RuPaul said it best, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? So trust that your voice and experiences are enough not only right now, but ahead in this field. Be proud of the work you've done and will do, and don't ever stop looking forward through your front windshield window. Thank you, that was my speech, and I appreciate you all listening.
Okay, so now we come to the highlight of our celebration, the hooding of our MSW graduates. Please refer to the third page of the program for the names of our 29 graduates, along with their hometown, name of their specialist year practicum placement, and recognition as a child welfare scholar or as a school social work scholar. Okay, so you're all going to have to pay a lot of attention to this next part because you're going to be getting instructions. So to ensure that this part of the celebration runs smoothly, we begin with instructions and a demonstration of how to hood your graduates. So some of you have a job to do, right? Lane, please join me and stand where you and Jennifer will be giving our graduates their MSW pins and diploma covers. Okay, pay attention because we're going to be walking through the demonstration. Okay. Tiffany and Jennifer will demonstrate the hooding. Jennifer is coming up the stage as if she were a graduate. Okay, graduates? Tiffany is proceeding. So now this is for all the rest of you. See where she's going? Tiffany is proceeding up the ramp. This is where all of you who are doing the hooding will be lining up to proceed onto the stage. So those of you who are hooding and sat over there are saying, why didn't I sit over there? Maybe. Okay. Okay. When Dr. David Beimers will be doing all of the announcements of our graduates' names. So when your graduate's name is called, the graduate will walk and stand on the X in the center of the stage. Oh. Simultaneously, the hooder or hooders will walk to the center of the stage and meet their graduate in the middle by the blue X. Okay? Tiffany, please proceed to the center. She's doing that, right? Okay. And when you're there, this is where you will do the hooding. So once the graduate is, okay, so do the hooding. You may demonstrate. Okay. Okay, and you'll all cheer and clap, and it'll all be fantastic, right? So once the graduate is, and then you'll give hugs, once the graduate is hooded, everyone exits the stage using the ramp. So hooders, please leave the stage. Graduates, you will walk across the stage to receive your diploma cover and the MSW pin from Lane and Jennifer, okay? So that's how it's all gonna go down. Now, our graduates will be called to the stage by row. So you need to know which row so that you can sort of know when am I going to be making my way to get in line for the hooding. Okay, so graduates in row 1, please just stand and wave and find your family and let them know you are in row 1. So when Dr. Beimers calls row 1, family, go over there and get in line. Okay, thank you. Okay, graduates who are in row 2, please stand, find your family, make that connection. So when we call row 2, you will proceed over to the hooding. And finally, graduates in row 3. Okay, now you know where you're, okay, row 3, we're all good, okay. So just for if anybody has any last minute jitters, Tiffany will be standing by the ramp to help prepare the hoods and provide any assistance as needed. So it's all going to go just fine. We have an official photographer who's taking pictures that will be made available to our graduates and thus you. Family and friends, please feel free to come towards the front of the auditorium to take pictures or video while your loved one is being hooded. That's perfectly fine. All we ask is that you do not obstruct the next graduate's recognition. Okay, so quickly come up and quickly scoot back. Jennifer and Tiffany, please take your places. You already have. Okay, so now on to the individual recognition portion of our celebration. Please join me in welcoming Dr. David Beimers to the stage.
I may need a little water. Sometimes the thank yous can go on for a little bit. All right, so our first group of graduates, row 1, please stand. Our first graduate is Elizabeth Spiegelhoff. Elizabeth completed her practicum at the South Central Crisis Center mobile team. Her practicum supervisors, Abigail Malterer, and Elizabeth is being hooded by her partner, Kyle, and her friend, Matea. Elizabeth would like to thank her mom, Kyle, family friends, professors, supervisors, and coworkers for their support, encouragement, and patience throughout this journey. I'm grateful for the people who have challenged me, helped me grow, and reminded me that I never had to do it alone. Our next graduate is Tricia Graves Petron. Tricia completed her practicum at Sherburne County Health and Human Services, and her practicum supervisor was Leanne Boytel. Tricia is being hooded by Mitch Petron. Tricia would like to offer thanks to her amazing family, Mitch, Reed, and Abby, for their love, patience, and many sacrifices that helped her reach this moment. Thank you to Sherburne County Health and Human Services and to my practicum supervisor and friend, Leanne, for your steady guidance and support. I'm also grateful for the new friendships I made along the way, which added joy and encouragement to this journey. And a heartfelt thank you to my extended family, wonderful friends, and supportive coworkers whose encouragement meant so much. Our next graduate is Keaton Anderson. Keaton completed his practicum at Mankato Psychology Clinic, and his practicum supervisor was Melinda Haupt. Keaton is being hooded by Tara Langus and Shane Anderson, his mother and father. Keaton would like to thank his parents, partner, family, friends, and peers who supported him throughout his life and education. He says, "You made this journey possible." Finally, thank you to the professors and staff whose dedication, hard work, and deep empathy for students keep the social work program thriving. Our next graduate is Madison DeMars. Madison completed her practicum at Fernbrook Family Center in Rice County. Her practicum supervisor was Laura Gardner, and Madison is being hooded by Beth Gruber, her mom, and Joshua DeMars, her dad. Madison would like to thank her partner, Brandon. I couldn't Truly couldn't have done this without you. I also want to thank my parents, family, and friends. Your unwavering support and encouragement have gotten me through this day. Thank you for being my cheerleaders and rocks throughout every challenge. Our next graduate is Caitlin Daly. Caitlin completed her practicum at Olmsted County Child and Family Services. Her practicum supervisor was Suad Hussein, and Caitlin is being hooded by Amy Daly, her mother. Caitlin would like to thank friends and family for their support, encouragement, and for reminding me to enjoy life beyond homework and studying. Thank you to my professors for their guidance and mentorship and investment in my growth as a social worker. Thank you to my cohort for inspiring me and walking alongside me throughout this journey. Most importantly, thank you to my mom and dad for their endless love and support that made this achievement even possible at all. Our next graduate is Griffin Gallagher. Griffin completed his practicum at Journeys Toward Healing Counseling Center. His practicum supervisor was Janet Megan, and he is being hooded by his parents, Kyle and Megan Gallagher. Griffin would like to thank his professors, especially Lane and David, along with my parents, friends, family, and all of my amazing classmates. I want to thank my classmates from undergrad for making my decision to stay at MSU much easier. I also want to thank my classmates, whom I've gotten to know in the graduate cohort. You all inspire me to do my best. Our next graduate is Kaylee Severe. Kaylee completed her practicum at Fernbrook Family Center in Waseca County, and her on-site practicum supervisor was Krista Moore. Kaylee is being hooded by MSW graduate Cole Rauschman, her brother. And Kaylee says, I want to thank my husband, family, and friends for their endless support, patience, and encouragement throughout every late night study session and milestone. Additionally, thank you to my cohort members and the social work faculty for making this a wonderful experience and truly shaping me into the social worker I am today. I'm incredibly grateful to you all. Our next graduate is Cheyenne Munoz. Cheyenne completed her practicum at the YWCA Mankato and Women's Foundation of Minnesota. Her practicum instructor was Sarah Gangelhoff and Andrew Coghill-Barons. Cheyenne is being hooded by Jimena Munoz and Ruben Munoz. They will be helped by husband Enrique Munoz Sanchez. Cheyenne offers thanks to her husband. You've ensured I could pursue every dream I've had and that our family was cared for. My children, thank you for giving me both the reason to work hard and the joy to come home to. To my support system, thank you for every reminder, every encouragement, and every moment you stepped in so I could keep going. Our next graduate is Melinda Gillen. Melinda completed her practicum at Counseling Services of Southern Minnesota. Her practicum supervisors were Deb Latsky and McKenna Raker. Melinda is being hooded by Kaisa Keim, who is her daughter. Melinda would like to thank her husband Jack and her 3 children, Kaisa, Harley, and Raymond, for their love and support in keeping our household running. David, I appreciate your help in strengthening my knowledge and skills in social work administration, policy, and evaluation. Thank you, Lane, for overseeing the groups, couples, and family sessions. Tiffany, I appreciate your help in clarifying the DSM and diagnosis. Jennifer, thank you for your contributions during the seminar class. Our next graduate is Michaela Witter. Michaela completed her practicum at the MSU Counseling Center. Michaela's practicum supervisor was Orlando Jayasiri Gunaskiri. and also Jennifer Buchanan. She's being hooded by her brother, Emmett Witter. Michaela would like to offer thanks to her family, friends, professors, supervisors, and colleagues who have supported, encouraged, and challenged her throughout this journey. There were moments I doubted myself, but your guidance and patience, support, and belief carried me forward. With much gratitude, I celebrate not only this achievement, but the connections, experiences, and lessons that have shaped me into the social worker I am becoming. Our next graduate is M. Hodge. M completed their practicum at the MSU Women's Center, and their practicum supervisors were Liz Steinborn-Gurley and Andrew Coghill-Behrens. M is being hooded by Emil Hoot Miscati, boyfriend of 3 years. M would like to thank the Recording Academy. But seriously, I want to thank my family, friends, social work class, mentors, Mary Jane, and my boyfriend for all encouraging me to get through it all. There were so many tough moments, but the continued resilience of the folks I worked with and the variety of community supports allowed me to show up strong every day. Thank you, everyone, for believing I could make it to this finish line. Our next graduate is Calvin Parzik. Calvin completed his practicum with the Minnesota Sex Offender Program, and his practicum instructors were Rebecca Lichty and Jennifer Connor. Calvin is being hooded by his mom, Jackie Amoria. Calvin would like to offer thanks to the people who have helped me along the way to this accomplishment. Some of those people are my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, my brothers, my grandma, my dog, and the rest of my family. Okay, row 2, please stand. Our next graduate is Jessica Dewar. Jessica completed her practicum with Min Prairie, Waseca County Child and Family Services. Her practicum instructors were Wendy Morton and Clint Mack. She is being hooded by Lucy Dewar and Olive Dewar, her daughters. She offers thanks to Phil, Lucy, Olive, Mom, Dad, and all my loving friends and family. Thank you for standing by me throughout this journey. Your love, encouragement, and support carried me through the challenges and helped me reach this milestone. There were times when I doubted myself, but you never doubted me. I am forever grateful for everything you have done for me and for always believing in me. Our next graduate is Taryn Dolan. Taryn completed her practicum with McLeod County Health and Human Services. Her practicum instructors were Angie Blackketter and Lane Kavanaugh. She is being hooded by her mom, Kelly, her dad, Chris, and her fiance, Logan. Taryn offers thanks to the faculty who taught her the skills that she will carry forward with her throughout her career, and for the guidance you provided during the time at MSU. Thank you to my family and friends who cheered me on throughout my educational journey and supported me every step of the way. Thank you, MSU, for the people you introduced me to, the opportunities you provided, and for the experiences I had. I will always be grateful for my time at Minnesota State University, Mankato. Our next graduate is Destiny Fairbanks. Destiny completed her practicum at Carver County Child and Family Services. Her practicum instructor was Michelle Sellinger, and she is being hooded by Christina Mucklow, her mom, and Ryan Fairbanks, her dad. Destiny offers thanks to her parents, Christina and Ryan, and her brothers, Dylan and Devin, for believing in me when I did not believe in myself. Thank you to my grandparents, Debbie, Ray, Bill, Paul, Aunt Missy, Uncle Tony, and Cousin Ty for always supporting me. Thank you to my late Grandma Pearl, who pushed me to continue college when it got tough. And of course, thank you to my boyfriend, Brandon, and our kitties, Pearl and Ice Cube, who always knew how to cheer me up and drive me to succeed. Our next graduate is Farida Kasim. Farida completed her practicum at Evergreen Park Elementary School, and her practicum instructor was Callie Lagarde. She is being hooded by Dr. Tiffany Breckenridge. Farida would like to thank all her professors who encouraged her, and when she was thinking about giving up the program, had the faith in her, and when she couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, helped her see through it. Our next graduate is Oreorfe Oluwajobi. Oreorfe completed his practicum with CADA. His practicum instructor was Brittany Wojtowicz, and he is being hooded by Diana Chiamaka Morris. Oreorfe would like to offer thanks to God for everything and Diana Chiamaka Morris for always having my back. To my mom of blessed memory, I did it. I hope I made you proud. To my dad, siblings, amazing MSW colleagues, and professors Deborah Gohagen, Nancy Fitzsimmons, Dr. Brooke Burke, Professor Beimers, Professor Tiffany, Professor Lane, Professor Mackey, Professor Kofi Donso, Jennifer Parker, and Rachel Credit, thank you for making MNSU home. Our next graduate is Relisha Ramin. Relisha completed her practicum at Blue Earth County Child and Family Services, and her practicum instructors were Brittany Smisek and Clint Mack. She is being hooded by Andre Ramin, her husband. Relisha says, my heart is full of thanks to everyone who made this moment possible. My husband's immense care and support, my friends and family's love, especially my mother's constant belief kept me going. Gina sparked my journey, and my cohort gave it meaning. Earning my master's feels unreal, and I'm deeply grateful for every person who helped me succeed. Our next graduate is Juliet Woroyewa. Juliet completed her practicum with Journeys Toward Healing Counseling Center, and her practicum instructor was Janet Megan. She is being hooded by her husband, Pastor George, and her mother, Florence. Juliet says, I am grateful to my Lord Jesus Christ for sustaining me throughout my MSW program. My heartfelt thanks to my husband, my mother, my siblings, and my family in Ghana for your constant love, support, and prayers. To the social work faculty, thank you for your guidance, encouragement, and dedication. Your support made this achievement possible, and I'm deeply grateful for everyone who helped me reach this milestone. Our next graduate is Heather Brown. Heather completed her practicum at the Office of the Public Defender, 3rd Judicial District. Her practicum instructors were Angela Croning-Johnson and Jennifer Buchanan. She's being hooded by her mother, Margaret Brown. Heather expresses thanks and appreciation to her family for their constant love and support throughout this journey and every moment leading up to it. I'm deeply grateful to my professors, mentors, and colleagues for their invaluable guidance, especially during times of uncertainty. This is a milestone that could not have been reached alone. Our next graduate is Catherine Petzel. Catherine completed her practicum at Feeding Our Community Partners, and her practicum instructors were Sherry Sander Silva and Andrew Cogill Behrens. She is being hooded by Becky Byrne-Schmid, her mother, and Marvin Petzel, her father. She offers thanks to her parents, Becky Byrne-Schmid and Marvin Petzel, for their love and support throughout the academic journey. My loving partner, Tony Peregrine, for always being in my corner. my siblings and their beautiful families, my friends and fellow cohort who consistently cheered me on and shared laughs along the way, and to all my professors who helped make this degree possible. Our next graduate is Luis Alfredo Garcia. Luis completed his practicum at Southwest Metro Intermediate School District 288, and his practicum supervisors were Cassandra Groh and Lene Adamu Wagun. He's being hooded by his mother, Ruth Garcia, and Kenzie Anderson, his partner. Luis offers thanks to his family for supporting me on my educational journey. Through all the challenges that come with higher education, they were with me until this very moment. I would also like to thank my partner, Kenzie Anderson. She has been supporting me on my journey since the beginning, pushing me to pursue higher education. She knew it was the right fit for me since the beginning, and I couldn't have done it without her. Really, really. Shout out to my colleagues, my cohort, and professors. Much love. Our next graduate is Zoe Wetzel. Zoe completed her practicum with the Minnesota Sex Offender Program, and her practicum instructor was Stacy Rhodes. She is being hooded by her fiance, Wesley Johnson. Zoe offers thanks to her family and friends, her mom, dad, Laura, Jake, Ben, Rico, Jen, and Anna. I'm honored to have the support of the best people I know. My fiance, Wesley, I truly would not be here if it weren't for you. You deserve at least 15% of this degree. And obviously, Archer and Denver, because everything I do is for my boys. Our next graduate is Gabriella Passmore. Gabriella completed her practicum at the MSU Rural Behavioral Health Clinic, and her practicum instructors were Michelle Olin Youngberg and Lane Kavanaugh. She is being hooded by Colton Ziegler, her partner. Gabriella offers thanks to the amazing professors in our program, my incredible supervisors from my graduate assistant role in the Writing Center, the Counseling Center where I did my practicum, and Rural Behavioral Health Clinic where I completed my internship, my mom who worked hard so I could be standing where I am today, my friends who kept me smiling throughout the most difficult times, and every person in my cohort and program who made this such a special experience, and my partner Colton, without whom I could not have done this. Okay, row 3, please stand. Our next graduate is Christina Green. Christina completed her practicum with Rice County Child and Family Services. Her practicum instructors were Fran Davies, Heather Noble, and Christine Salmon. She is being hooded by her mother, Julia DeGrood. Christina offers thanks to her mom for being her biggest supporter, my safe place, and my constant source of strength. Through every challenge, you believed in me, even when I doubted myself. As you hood me today, I want you to know this accomplishment belongs to both of us. I'm so grateful for your love, sacrifices, and unwavering support. Our next graduate is Abby Palmer. Abby completed her practicum at Northway Academy, and her practicum instructors were Ashley Schreiber and Sarah Lewinsky. She is being hooded by her parents, Sarah and Tyler Palmer. Abby offers thanks to her professors for their guidance and support. To my classmates, thank you for your encouragement and laughter. To my family, thank you for standing by me through every challenge and always encouraging me to keep going. Mom and Dad, I can cannot thank you enough for encouraging me through not only the master's program, but also the hardest part of my life without having my best friend by my side. Thank you for being my strength and my steady support. Our next graduate is Zach Watson. Zach completed his practicum with Brown County Children and Family Services, and his practicum instructor was Laura Filzen. He is being hooded by Christy Porter, his mother. Zach offers thanks to family and friends. Thank you for your encouragement and understanding during both the challenges and successes along the way. To my professors and colleagues, thank you for sharing your knowledge and inspiring me to grow both personally and professionally. Our next graduate is Mariah Wabasha. Mariah completed her practicum at Lower Sioux Social Services, and her practicum instructor was Holly Schmidt. Mariah is being hooded by her children, Adrian, Jarvis, and Xavier, with help from mom, Tony. Mariah says, I want to thank my children, family, and friends for the love, patience, and support that carried me throughout this journey. Thank you to everyone who encouraged me, believed in me, prayed for me, and reminded me why this work matters. I am grateful and proud to share this moment with you. And last but not least, Nicole Bartos. Nicole completed her practicum with Caravel Autism Health in Mankato. Her practicum instructors were Amanda Kestel and Jennifer Buchanan. Nicole is being hooded by her mother, Pamela Bartos, and her boyfriend, Joshua Larson. Nicole shares, as I celebrate this milestone, I'd like to thank my family and friends for always cheering me on, my boyfriend Joshua for his unwavering support, my cohort for sharing the laughter, tears, and growth throughout this journey, and my professors for their guidance, encouragement, education, mentorship, and belief in my potential as a social worker. Congratulations to all of you.
Boy, he is good at that. We're never going to let him go. So why don't we give just a roaring applause and congratulations to all of our graduates. You should all see the smiles on these faces, and some tears too, because, well, there's a lot, right? It's a lot. So we've asked Tiffany Breckenridge to say a few words on behalf of all of the MSW faculty to all of you, but in particular to our graduates. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Breckenridge to the stage.
Hopefully I don't knock that over. Graduates, families, friends, guests, and esteemed colleagues. Today we gather to celebrate this remarkable milestone in the lives of the MSU Masters of Social Work graduates. It is a moment of profound significance, a journey of intellectual pursuit, experiential learning, and personal growth. It was also a moment that we need to acknowledge the journey that included late nights, maybe some tears, the hurdles that each of you faced, the endless papers, 3 to 4 hour classes, and the additional systematic challenges. Just so each of you know, I refuse to believe that the role playing was a part of those challenges. Gilmore Girls and the Gallaghers were excellent cases for couples and families, right? As faculty members, we have had the privilege and honor of walking beside you on this evolutionary journey, and it was with great pride and admiration that we stand here with each of you today. For the last time as students, witnessing one of your greatest accomplishments, and leaving as MSW practitioners. Each of you entered the MSW program with a passion for social justice, commitment to advocacy, and a deep aspiration for change. Part of my admiration for each of you is that for the first time in my long higher education teaching career of 6 years, I see that each of you truly understand and embrace the importance and connection of all levels of social work practice. I've heard so many of you discuss not only being clinical practitioners, direct practice practitioners, administrators, policy change makers, and advocates, not as an either or, but a yes and. Each of you recognize that true social work practice encompasses practice at all levels. Now more than ever, we need that. We need you, all of you, to continue that path and recognition that to create change, it takes change at all levels, not by a few of us, but by all of us. With that, we need to also take the time to acknowledge the harsh realities of structural inequalities and inequities and heightened political polarization and overlapping challenges related to the socio-political environment that has caused significant worry, trauma, fear, and safety concerns for students, client systems, and our communities this past year and a half and historically. Despite the personal and community impact that many of you face related to these injustices, each of you persevered. You supported one another through the challenging times, held space for one another to process, learn, and understand what these experiences meant, even if it was not a direct impact on you. It was here that I saw the connection, recognition that social work is not politically neutral, and that dignity and worth and human rights for all is paramount in our code of ethics and practice. Through that, you all showed up every day. You were there for one another, clients, and the community. You were the light that many needed in time of darkness, but you were also one another's light. That is not just the essence of social work practice, but the essence of true human connection. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your professional journey, I encourage you to reflect on the significance of the advanced knowledge and skills you have acquired. Social work is not merely a profession, it's a calling, a commitment to service, justice, and the pursuit of equity. Some of you have heard me say this, but you are right where you are always meant to be. Your role as social workers extends far beyond the confines of any organization or institution. It accompanies a steadfast dedication to advocating for those whose voices are often silenced, challenging systemic injustices, and empowering individuals and communities to thrive. As you look forward to the next chapter, I am sure with a lot of excitement, take the time to sit back, take a moment, and look around, and just be present. Just check in with yourself. If you know, you know. Take that time to feel the warmth of those who have supported you, what and who has inspired you, the lifelong relationships you have formed in the program, the obstacles you have overcome, and the accomplishments you have made. You not only did it, but you did it with grace, passion, and insurmountable resiliency. As we leave here today, I will leave you with this. Remember, fight unjust systems, choose kindness, and inspire compassion everywhere. Our degrees are more than just credentials. They're a promise to stand beside those who need someone willing to speak, advocate, and act. On behalf of the entire social work faculty and staff, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. Your accomplishments today are a testament of your resiliency, determination, and unwavering commitment to excellence. As you move forward, may you continue to embody the principles all of you were taught, continue those connections and relationships that you've established, and may your careers be marked with compassion, courage, and relentless pursuit of leaving the world just a little bit better than how you found it. To the MSU Masters of Social Work class of 2026, I offer my sincerest best wishes for a future filled with purpose, fulfillment, and continued success. Remember, MSU is not just a place that you completed your MSW degree. It is also a place that will forever be your home. And our doors are always open for you here. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey, and congratulations, once again, on this remarkable achievement. Best wishes and good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. She's an alumna of both our BSW program and our MSW program, and now she's on faculty, and we are all thrilled that she is part of our team. So we have one final official act to perform. It's taking a photograph of the MSW class of 2026, which means graduates, you need to get on stage and you need to organize yourself in some way so that we can get some pictures. So come on up, take the ramp, take the stairs, climber it on up. And family members, you are all welcome, once we get this here, to come up and take pictures too. So there's 29, like 3 rows, I don't know. Very nice. That's a good, you guys, that's a good picture. Okay, you can all return to your seats. Woo!
No.
Hey. Whew. Okay, now we gotta get back in order here. Okay, we're going to wrap up our ceremony, and after we are done, we're going to invite you to stay for refreshments, and you may come back onto the stage and take photos here, and there's another photo booth over there in the back, so there's lots of opportunity to get pictures. So as we wrap up today, I'd like us to acknowledge and for us to thank members of the Planning Committee, M, and Zoe, and Relisha, and Trisha, and Rachel, and I served on the committee. So it was a pleasure to collaborate with all of you, and well done, team. Thank you to our IT support, our live streaming support, our photographer, and to the catering staff who are providing us with our refreshments. Graduates, please stand. Just listen. You began this journey as MSW students. You end this journey as mastered, prepared social workers and our newest colleagues. Congratulations. On behalf of all of us in the Department of Social Work, we wish you all the very best as you begin this next chapter of your social work journey and of your lives. This concludes our celebration. Thank you to all of you who joined us in the room and who are watching on Zoom or whatever we're using today. This celebration on graduates, once the music starts, you're going to exit the ballroom. Family, friends, and other guests, as the graduates leave the ballroom, join me in showing our graduates how proud we all are of their monumental achievement. You may start the music now. Congratulations, graduating class of 2026.
Testing.
Should we tell everyone I gave a speech? Right? We could stand up, just pretend.